Hello everyone, welcome on Let's Study channel. Today we are going to learn the poem The Twins from class 10th. This poem is written by Henry Sambrook Leigh. The poem describes various humorous events that took place in his life due to close resemblance with his brother. Warming up in chit chat. Question number 1 is two babies born at the same time are called twins. Guess and share who are triplets, quadruplets and quintuplets. ट्विन्स म्हणजे एकाच वेळी दोन बाळ जन्माला आले तर त्यांना जुळे म्हणजे ट्विन्स असं म्हणतात. नाउ वी हॅव टू टेल व्हॉट आर ट्रिपलेट्स. Triplets are three babies born at the same time to the same mother. एकाच वेळी एका आईने तीन बाळांना जन्म देणं याला ट्रिपलेट्स म्हणतात. Actually the word quadruplets is quadruplets. Quadruplets means four babies born at the same time to the same mother are called as quadruplets. एकाच वेळी एका आईने चार बाळांना जन्म देणे म्हणजे quadruplets. Quintuplets. Actually, here spelling must be Quintuplets. Quintuplets. Five babies born at the same time to the same mother are called as quintuplets. एकाच वेळी एका आईने पाच बाळांना जन्म देणं त्या पाच बाळांना क्विंटुप्लेट्स असे म्हणतात. Now question 2. Imagine you had an identical twin brother or sister. Imagine and share with your classmates what pranks you two would play on your friends, elders, in the family and even in school. जुळ्यांपैकी एक म्हणून तुम्ही मित्रांबरोबर, मोठ्यांबरोबर, कुटुंबामध्ये किंवा शाळेमध्ये काय गमती केल्या, काय थट्टा केल्या ते तुम्ही लिहायचं आहे. Some pranks are given here. You can write your own pranks. Pranks played in the family. I would blame my brother for the wrongs done by me. मी माझ्याकडून झालेल्या चुका त्याच्याकडून झाल्या असे दाखवित असे. Sometimes I ate the sweets of my share and demanded it again as the other one. काही वेळा माझ्या वाट्याची मिठाई संपवून भावाचे नाव सांगून पुन्हा मिठाईची मागणी करत असे. If some good thing happened, we both would claim that it is done by me. जर एखादी चांगली गोष्ट घडली तर आम्ही दोघेही ती माझ्याकडून घडली असा दावा करायचो. Pranks played in the school. One of us would make mischief in the class and then point finger at the other. आमच्यापैकी एक जण वर्गात खोडी करायचा आणि दुसऱ्याकडे बोट दाखवायचा. Sometimes we would accept each other's mistakes to bewilder someone. एखाद्याला गोंधळात टाकण्यासाठी आम्ही काही वेळा एकमेकांच्या चुका स्वीकारायचो. Once we had challenged our friends to recognize us. Everyone enjoyed that challenge. एकदा आम्ही आमच्या मित्रांना आमच्यातील दोघांना ओळखून दाखवण्याचे आव्हान दिले होते. सर्वांनाच त्याची खूप गंमत वाटली. You can write your own pranks according to your imagination. Now next question. Study the following pairs or groups of words: cup and saucer, needle and thread, birds and beasts, take a risk, sip tea or sip coffee, hide and seek, etc. These are sets of words that more than often go together and occur together. We call such sets collocation. म्हणजे नेहमी एका सोबत एक येणारे जे शब्द आहेत त्यांना collocation असं म्हणतात. Insert the proper words from the bracket to form collocations. Words are given: afford, time, defeat, clothes, owners, necessary, role, interview, morning and cold. See, proper collocations are given here. Absolutely necessary, cannot afford, formal clothes, job interview, pastime, accept defeat, early morning, catch a cold, leading role, joint onus. Next question is relating to exaggeration or overstatement. Exaggeration or overstatement often causes humor. For example, she is thin as a pin. Exaggeration or overstatement म्हणजे अतिशयोक्ती. He has a pea-sized brain. My shoes are killing me. She is thin as a pin. म्हणजे ती पिन एवढी बारीक आहे. He has a pea-sized brain. त्याचा मेंदू वाटाण्या एवढा आहे. My shoes are killing me. म्हणजे माझे बूट मला मारत आहेत. No one has such a small brain. Or shoe can't kill anyone. When such exaggerated lines occur in poetry, they are examples of the figure of speech hyperbole. म्हणजे अशा वेळी जेव्हा अतिशयोक्तीचा वापर केलेला असतो त्यावेळी त्या ओळीमध्ये हायपरबोल हे फिगर ऑफ स्पीच वापरलेले असते. Complete the following examples of hyperbole using words from the bracket below. The words given are horse, lion, death, an ocean, turn, second, help. She wept an ocean of tears. The hungry man ate a ton of food. He runs faster than a horse. I'm freezing to death. I shall come over in just a second. So in this way we can use hyperbole in sentences or in the lines of poem. The twins. Listen the poem. In form and feature, face and limb, I grew so like my brother that folks got taking me for him and each for one another. It puzzled all our kith and kin. It reached a fearful pitch, for one of us was born a twin, yet not a soul knew which. These two stanzas tell that poet's structure, appearance, face, limbs were so similar to his brother from birth. Due to that, people were taking one for the other. All relatives were confused. At times, the confusion was so high that no one knew for sure that which one of them was born a twin. Difficult words. Form and feature means appearance, दिसणं. Taking means here mistaking, चूक करणे. Kith and kin means relatives, नातेवाईक. Pitch, limit, height means उच्चतम पातळी. कवी या पहिल्या दोन कडव्यामध्ये म्हणतात, मी इतका माझ्या भावासारखा बांधा, चेहरेपट्टी व इतर वैशिष्ट्ये घेऊन वाढलो की लोक मला तो समजत आणि त्याला मी. सर्व नातेवाईक गोंधळत. हा गोंधळ इतका टोकाला जाई की अगोदर कोण जन्मला व जुळा म्हणून कोण जन्मला हे कोणालाच सांगता येत नसे. The rhyme scheme of stanza is A, B, A, B because limb rhymes with him and brother rhymes with another. So, rhyme scheme of first stanza is A, B, A, B. Same thing with stanza number 2. First line ends with kin, second line ends with peach, third line ends with twin, and fourth line ends with which. Kin rhymes with twin, peach rhymes with which. That means again the rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B. Question. In what aspects were the brothers alike? The brothers were alike in form, feature, face and limb. One day to make the matter worse, before our names were fixed, as we were being washed by nurse, we got completely mixed. And thus you see by fate's decree, or rather nurse whim, my brother John got Christian me and I got Christian him. One day before christening, as they were being washed by the nurse, they got interchanged to make the situation more worse. In this way, either due to the nurse's mistake or due to destiny's decision, the poet's brother got the name John intended for the poet and the poet got the name intended for his brother. Difficult words. Decree means order, आदेश. Whim, a sudden change of mind, लहर. Christened, name given to a baby at the naming ceremony, नामकरण सोहळा. Fatal, एके दिवशी परिस्थिती आणखीनच बिघडली. आमची नावे निश्चित होण्यापूर्वी नर्सने आंघोळ घालताना आमची अदलाबदल केली आणि नशिबामुळे किंवा नर्सने केलेल्या घोळामुळे माझे नाव जॉन त्याला तर त्याचे नाव मला दिले गेले. राईम स्कीम. वर्स rhymes with nurse. Fixed rhymes with mixed. That means again rhyme scheme is A B A B. Then decree rhymes with me. Whim rhymes with him. Rhyme scheme is A B A B. This fatal likeness even dogged my footsteps when at school, and I was always getting flogged for John turned out a fool. I put this question fruitlessly to everyone I knew. What would you do if you were me to prove that you were you? These two stanzas tell that this likeness followed the twins like a shadow. At school, the poet was usually punished for the mistakes made by his brother. The poet put the following question to everyone he knew, though fruitless, what he or she would do to prove his identity if he or she were in his place. Difficult words. Fatal means leading to disaster or death. प्राणघातक. Dogged means continued to follow. म्हणजे पाठलाग केला. Flogged, beaten up. मार मिळे. या कमालीच्या सारखेपणाने माझी पाठ काही सोडली नाही. शाळेमध्ये जॉन खोड्या करी व मार मला बसे. माझ्या जागी तुम्ही असता तर तुम्ही तुम्हीच आहात हे पटवून देण्यासाठी तुम्ही काय केले असते असा प्रश्न मी प्रत्येकाला विचारत असे. पण सर्व व्यर्थ ठरले. क्वेश्चन. What name did the speaker get? We can find the name at the end of the poem and that is Henry. How did the speaker suffer at school? At school, the speaker always flogged for a fool done by John. Our close resemblance turned the tide of my domestic life, for somehow my intended bride became my brother's wife. In fact, year after year the same absurd mistake went on, and when I died, the neighbors came and buried brother John. Turn the tide means change the situation. परिस्थिती बदलणे. Resemblance means सारखेपणा. Poet tells that our close resemblance changed my domestic life also, because poet's intended bride became his brother's wife. After that also the same absurd mistakes went on. When the poet died, the neighbors came and buried his brother John. आमच्या सारखेपणाने माझे कौटुंबिक आयुष्य सुद्धा बदलले. कसे कोण जाणे, परंतु माझी नियोजित वधू माझ्या भावाची पत्नी झाली. वर्षानुवर्षे अशाच विचित्र चुका घडत राहिल्या आणि जेव्हा मी मृत्यू पावलो तेव्हा शेजाऱ्यांनी मी समजून माझ्या भावाला दफन केले. In short, in this poem, the poet mentioned some problem he had faced as the one of the identical twins. All the problems are so exaggerated that in spite of seriousness, we enjoy it. Question. What is impossible in the last two lines? Of course, the poet died and neighbors buried his brother John is impossible. Appreciation of the poem. Title. The title of the poem is The Twins. Poet. The name of the poet is Henry Samroe Clay. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of each stanza is ABAB. Figure of speech. Alliteration, hyperbole. Central idea or theme. The central idea of this poem is the problems faced by one of the identical twins. All the problems are so exaggerated that in spite of seriousness, those problems create humor. Thank you for watching the video.